Okay, that works.
All right.
Yep. Thank you. Have a great day. All right, we are live on Facebook and YouTube this morning.
All right, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Carroll County Commissioners Meeting, Thursday, August 14th. Please join me for the pledge. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Have a roll call, please.
Commissioner Workman,
Here.
Commissioner Madransky,
Here.
Commissioner Leggett.
Here. We're gonna run right into Tom Cottis, EMA Director, Dustin for Emergency Proclamation Day. So we're just gonna turn it over to you now, Tom, or whatever one wants to do the proclamation is gonna be you, Bob.
Okay, so I mentioned this on Monday that this would be Emergency Management Agency Recognition Week, and we have a proclamation that we'd like to do here that I will read. And the proclamation will be recognizing emergency managers on Emergency Management Recognition Day, which is officially August 15th, 2025. Whereas Emergency Management Recognition Day is a statewide initiative to honor the dedicated professionals who work tirelessly behind the scenes year-round to protect our communities before, during, and after emergencies and disasters. And whereas emergency managers play a critical role in coordinating preparedness, response, recovery, and mitigation efforts for crisis situations and disasters, ensuring the safety and resilience of our citizens. And whereas these professionals serve as leaders, planners, communicators, and coordinators, working with local, state, and federal agencies, community organizations, and the public to develop strategies and resources that minimize harm and maximize community recovery. And whereas their commitment, knowledge, and readiness often mean the difference between chaos and coordinated action, and their work directly supports the health, safety, and welfare of all residents of Carroll County. And whereas the Board of Commissioners of Carroll County, Ohio, which is to recognize Tom Cottis, Director, and Dustin Lucas, Deputy Director of the Carroll County Emergency Management Agency, for their hard work, leadership, and dedication to serving the residents of our community. And whereas the state of Ohio has designated August 15th, 2025 as Emergency Management Recognition Day, providing an opportunity for all Ohioans to recognize and to thank these individuals for their steadfast dedication. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that we, the Board of Commissioners of Carroll County, Ohio, do hereby recognize and honor emergency managers on Emergency Management Recognition Day, and expresses its sincere appreciation to Mr. Cottis and Mr. Lucas for their invaluable service to our community. Therefore, I will make the motion to recognize August 15th, 2025 as Emergency Managers Emergency Management Recognition Day.
Second.
Any other discussion on this? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye, that motion's carried.
Needs to be a roll call, right?
Proclamation. So roll call. Okay, gentlemen. Thank you for your great work. And we'll get a copy of this to you at the end of the meeting.
Thank you guys for recognizing us. Yeah. We didn't get into this job to be recognized, but it's appreciated. So
I think there's a tremendous amount of work that people don't recognize too, the general public, especially with the preparedness aspect of it, just preparing for any type of emergency hazard that may happen or may never happen, but you guys worked very diligently to make sure that we are prepared for whether we have the equipment here, we need to haul equipment in. You guys are the ones who we will rely on for that. So it's a heavy burden on your shoulders. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
So I would take one moment to recognize the fact that the family tree of emergency management goes beyond just our emergency management agency per se. We have the local emergency planning commission, and then we also have the hazmat team, all of which emanate out of our EMA office.
Floodplain as well.
And I think we're pretty unique part of even not just Ohio because of the oil and gas like that is here, all the wells and the equipment that's here that probably complicates things quite a bit for you too.
We've got a lot of equipment in the county right now.
Yeah.
On the oil and gas side.
We do, which brings me to another question. Is there anything we can do again about the truck traffic, and the speeds of the trucks? Especially on 332, because since Encino left, I'm not sure who the contact person is for the trucks anymore.
So we had a local emergency planning commission meeting yesterday afternoon.
Okay.
I'm the chair of that. And we had representatives from EOG there. And we brought up this very issue.
Okay, because 332 is a death trap.
It is. And not only that, there are a lot of complaints coming out of the area, the Guacamole, where they have a number of trucks staging. So I made it clear to our EOG representatives that we need a clear chain of command, which clearly identifies who we need to contact when we have issues, because we get reports from the public and so doesn't DMA. So out of that meeting, it was very clearly articulated, we need the names of who to contact for these various reasons. They promised me that we would get it. I'm going to count on you, Tom. If we don't have it by Monday, a general reminder. Then if we don't have it by the end of business next week, not so general reminder.
So me and Dustin had a meeting with the representative after the LEPC meeting. And we should have that, if not today, tomorrow.
Okay, great.
So he wants to be a good community partner, so we'll stay on top of it. We'll make sure that that information's here as well as dispatch. With the changeover, Friday night at midnight, 2 weeks ago, the switch happened. They flipped the switch and it went full blown.
Pedal to the metal is what it went.
So, yes, and
Then we had that incident on Saturday, the very next morning.
we were out on crash there with that one. And then we've got 2 rigs drilling in the county currently and another one in the process of being moved. So we possibly could have 3 rigs drilling in here at the same time real quick. So we're trying to stay ahead of it, keeps the schools apprised where the heavier traffic's going to be, just in case they have to, if the buses are running a little bit slow because of truck traffic, we want to make sure they know it's there. And Encino was great with it. And we were promised yesterday that EOG will get us that information to where we can keep the schools updated on what's going on.
And we have a school representative on the local emergency planning commission. And so Mr. Davis was there and the traffic on 332 was a subject that was brought up and discussed at great length.
All right, we definitely appreciate what you two do, so
Appreciate it.
keep up
All
the
right,
good
gentlemen.
work.
Thank you.
Appreciate the recognition. I've got an appointment, so I've got to go.
All right.
Proclamation.
Okay.
All right, have a certification by the clerk.
I'm Melissa N. Shar Clerk, certified that the entire recording of the proceedings at the prior meetings are captured completely and accurately in the electronic record and are available at the office.
A motion to approve the summary recording.
So moved.
I'll second that motion.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye, that motion's carried. Motion to approve the travel request.
So moved.
I'll second.
All in favor, aye.
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 Aye, that motion's carried. Motion to approve the transfer of funds.
Move to approve the funds.
Second.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye, that motion's carried.
Aye.
The bills today are $67,787.35. Motion to pay the bills.
So moved.
I'll second.
Any discussion on the bills?
None.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye, that motion's carried. Motion to pay the bills without prior.
Move to pay.
Second.
Any discussion on those?
None.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye, that motion's carried. Like to advise Merle Long, Assistant Dog Warden, filed his report for the week of August 4th, 2025 to August 9th, 2025, showing 7 dogs impounded, 3 adopted out, 2 redeemed, 0 euthanized, 0 citation for no license, and 1 citation for running at large. Motion to approve the following contract for Job and Family Service as recommended by Jennifer Burns, Director. This a increase to the mileage per mile. This is new, not a renewal, right?
It's an amendment.
It's an amendment.
Current contract.
Okay. Form of a motion,
So moved.
Second.
any discussion?
Yeah. Okay, so this is an amendment, correct?
Mhm.
So can we see the difference between what the price was and what it will now be?
It was $250 and now it's gonna be $297.
$297. Any other discussion?
No.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye, that motion's carried. Motion to issue a notice of commencement, notice to proceed with a contract, the Airmark Company LLC, with work being on or before August 15th, 2025, and the completion date being December 13th, 2025, in the amount of $93,700 for the Carroll County 2025 Payment Marking Project, T-1 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion on this motion?
No.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye, that motion's carried. These guys can signature on these.
There's one for all 3 of you and then I think 7 for just you.
Motion to approve the following Federal Aviation Administration documents for the airport lighting project and authorize Commissioner Workman to sign same.
So moved.
I'll second.
Any discussion on this motion?
None.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye, that motion's carried. All right, we got a clerk's report today. Eva?
We do. I have one thing today. I would just like to remind viewers that the Carroll County Caring Hands Quarter Auction is this Saturday, August 16th, 2025. The new location of the auction is at the Carrollton Middle School Gym. The doors open at 12 p.m. and the auction is from 1 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. Admission to the auction is $5 and that does include 1 paddle. A flyer with more information has been shared to the Commissioner's Facebook page, and that's all I have.
All right, thanks, Eva. Anybody got any questions for Eva? Commissioner Workman, you have anything for the board today?
Yes. So as I'd stated previously, the deadline for the grant for the RTPO, which we are pursuing in connection with the connector between Carrollton and State Route 30, is going to be due tomorrow. And this morning I passed those documents on. So we've already got the documents in order. All the deliverables were provided. And so the thing that I would like to do at this point in time is I had a lot of help getting those documents together. And I want to take and express my appreciation for the other elected officials that assisted with the surveys and information required for that deliverable. And not only that, I want to thank our community partners in private industry that were generous enough of their time to provide me with current letters of support to go along with this project. And the reason I want to especially thank our friends in our business community is because previously we had letters of support for the 30 project. But part of the deliverables for this RTPO grant was I had to have fresh letters of support. So we had to go back and double dip on them, but everybody was gracious and I was able to get everything together. It was needed in a short amount of time. So now we wait and see how we do here.
All right. Anything else for the board?
Not this time.
Mr. Madransky, you have anything for the board today?
I do. At this time, I'll make a motion that we accept the resignation of Casey Leggett, dog warden, effective Friday, August 15th, 2025 at 4 p.m.
I'll move to accept.
Any other discussion?
Uh,
You made the motion, you said.
Yeah, I second the motion. So I take it Casey's moving on to greener pasture?
Yeah, as I've told anybody that's come talk to me, I'm not going to hold anything against anybody who wants to try and better themselves. And he has accepted a position that it's going to be better for him and his family. So congratulations to him and we wish him well. But at this time, we just have to accept the resignation and we'll do what we need to do.
Yep, nothing wrong with improving yourself, so all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion's carried.
Next thing I'd like to do is I'll make a motion to name Merle Long, the deputy dog warden, the interim dog warden, effective Friday, August 15th, 2025 at 4 p.m. at a rate of $18 per hour.
Well, I'll second.
Any other discussion on this motion?
Um,
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye, the motion's carried.
Then I'll make a motion to accept applications for the full-time position of dog warden / deputy dog warden until Friday, September 5th, 2025 at 3 p.m. and advertise the position in the Free Press Standard on August 22nd and August 29th, 2025.
And I'll second that.
Any other discussion on that motion?
None?
All in favor, aye?
Aye,
Aye, that motion's carried.
that's it.
That's it?
That's all I got.
All right. The thing I got to bring to the board, the engineer's office, started the culvert project at, for the DD, and between that and the dog pound. I want to give a great thanks for that. They had multiple pieces of equipment installing this culvert. Actually done a lot of dirt trucking from out the road to get fill there, to get it filled in. They've hauled the stone in from Griffey's for the culvert perforated pipe that was put in. Great savings for the county. We had to have that hired out. It would have cost a lot of money. Special thanks to the engineer's office, all the guys that was out there working on it. Thanks to Matt Campbell. He actually paid for the culverts. So everything works out good and it's gonna turn out nice. So I don't have anything else for the board today.
Got one other thing that I should have mentioned when it was my turn to talk. And that is that right now the group for the RTPO and the RTIP and the Lattice group are traveling the proposed 30 route. And then once they do that, they're going to proceed to Carroll County. And they want to travel the route from Carrollton back up to Canton along 43. And once they get here, I'm going to escort them to two active well sites we got going on now. And then they want to see the current power station location in the proposed power station location. And so that is good because rather than just looking at photographs that are prepared in preparation for a grant application, they want to have an eyes on and look personally at what's going on. So I think that is a real good indication that they seriously are considering our situation here. That is all I have.
All right, anything else come to this board?
Motion to adjourn.
And I will second that motion.
All in favor?